back of my arms. How could I fix this?
You want to work on your triceps?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to put you through a few exercises that's going to help strengthen and tone your arms, okay? What I'm going to have you start with is a chest press. You're probably going to ask, like, why are you doing a chest press if you want to work your arms? Well, it's going to work both your chest and your arms, and then we'll go into an arm exercise, okay? So what I want you to do is lay flat on your back. Think about a regular chest press. So you're going to bend your elbows down, and you're going to push to the top. Good, relax. So next we're going to go tricep rope. What I see often is when you pull all the way down, you come up, you don't need to move your elbow. Tuck your elbow by your rib cage and position it right there. So when you pull all the way down, you come halfway up and then pull right back down. One more. Good, relax. We're going to go dumbbell skull crusher. We're going to push them all the way up. You're just going to reach back a little bit. Now what I want you to do is keep these dumbbells set right here. Bend at your elbows. The dumbbell's going to go behind your head, okay? I want you to keep your elbows still. Push all the way at the top. Good. One more. Good, relax.
Hi, skanks. We are doing a cheeky little push day today. If you don't know what that is chest, triceps, and shoulders. This is the only exercise that I'm training for strength today, so I like to just take my time with it because you need a lot of rest if you're training for strength. Even though I can get 10, I don't want to because I don't want to fatigue myself before I hit a PR. I like to go down slow in the eccentric, powerful on the way up. When I do this, I can typically tell how much I'm going to be able to do that day.
That was 11.
What?
That was 11.
Holy shit, I'm a beauty. Smooth like butter. Next up?
Yeah. Push, 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 push.
Moving on to some military press. Resets 10 to 12. Adding 5 pounds. Do chest supported front raises. Whole point of chest supported is that it's really going to isolate our shoulders. Raising them at a little bit of an angle, doing 3 sets of 10. Sick. We're going to be doing 3 sets, 10 to 12. Tricep pushdowns or extensions, whatever you want to fucking call it. We are supersetting that with lateral raises. So we're going to be leading with the elbows on this one in 10 to 12 for 3 sets. Lead with the elbows and don't be flailing that shit around. Take it nice and slow. Walking right.
If we want that complete hourglass figure, we can't be slacking on our hot girl upper body days, and today's upper body day and the pump was just so good. For the first exercise, we're starting with a slightly leaning cable lateral raise. I do enjoy using dumbbells as well, but the resistance on a cable is just more steady throughout the entire motion, and you will get a better stretch on your delts at the bottom. Next up is a lat pull down, and for this, make sure to completely stretch your back and lats at the top. You don't want your shoulders to completely hang because that will actually take tension off of your muscles. Also, I lean back ever so slightly because it feels the most comfortable. We then move on to seated shoulder press. We want to have a slight angle forward with our arms so that we can get more range of motion comfortably, and I promise it'll just feel so much better on your shoulders. I don't hit a lot of chest, but I do hit a few sets per week, and I usually enjoy some form of chest press machine or dumbbell incline press. This particular chest press machine feels really good, so I like using it when it's available. And finishing off, we end with a seated cable high row. We are pulling to right below our chest and allowing a full stretch at the bottom to really allow our muscles to do the work. And that's it for the workout. The shoulders and back especially were feeling great, and it was a good one.
I know you want to get rid of that arm fat because every time I get a message from it, it's from you guys. You guys want to get rid of it. So I'm going to tell you the workouts I did to get rid of it, but with a little bit of education behind it. So first things first, because I wanted to slim down my arms, I had to make sure that I was using light weight. We're doing more of a strength training rather than doing hypertrophy training, which promotes more growth, okay? Lightweight, and I do high reps. Right now we're doing bicep curls, and you have to make sure you're going all the way down and all the way up, and don't put your elbows in here. Don't do that. It's like this, okay? Okay. Another thing to keep in mind is that you can do body recomposition or you can go on a slight calorie deficit. I did body recomposition, so I burned fat and gained muscle at the same time. But these are tricep kickbacks, okay? When you're doing these, you have to make sure the half of your body is already stiff and you're kind of hinging your hips a little back, tightening up your glutes to make sure this is stiff. And then you're going to try to put your arms as straight as possible and out and come in and out. Well, that don't sound right. But one thing is that your triceps are going to take longer. It takes up 70% of your muscles, so make sure you're doing these. So don't try to like put it forward. Yes, lateral raises are important because it's going to help you in the long run when it comes to your lower body workouts. Make sure that you're putting it all the way forward and then stopping. Don't like extend all the way up here because that's not needed. Just go right there. And if you want to keep it really simple, arm circles are still my favorite. These burn. Big ones forward, big ones backwards, big ones forward, little ones forward, little ones backwards. Holding them, ooh, the burn.
If you want to get rid of that extra arm flab, then stop wasting your time on tricep pushdowns. Triceps make up 70% of your arms, so they're the reason your arms either look toned or they don't. There's 3 heads to your tricep: the lateral, the medial, and the long head. And this group of muscles is what determines what your arm looks like from the front and from the back. So it's important to note that we actually have to build muscle in order to get toned arms. We're not just here to spot reduce fat. Jeff Bippert shares data from a recent study that shows
overhead extension caused the most growth across all 3 heads. It caused 1.4 times more muscle growth than the press down.
So if you're short for time in the gym, but you desperately want to tighten up those arms, focus on this one exercise. Go over to your cable machine and make sure that the rope is at about chest height. Grab the rope and turn away from the machine. Keep your elbows tucked in close to your head and make sure that your feet are planted firmly. While keeping those elbows tucked at the top of the movement, separate the rope a little bit. You can get that full flexion and extension of the muscle. Obviously, adding other tricep variations will definitely help tone up your arms. But if you're short on time, throw 4 sets of 12 of these into your exercise routine, and I promise that arm flab will start to go away in no time.
What is up, you guys? I'm here to teach you how to use all the equipment at the gym so that you can feel more confident. Today, I am showing you the seated cable row. The first thing you're gonna do is take whatever attachment you want and clip it into that little piece right there. Usually there's a little stand with a bunch of different attachments on it. Then you're going to select your weight with this little key. You just pull it out and then put it in the weight that you want. I recommend just starting lighter so you can get a feel for the machine if you've never done it. Then you're just gonna sit on down, plant your feet on whatever platform is in front of you, grab onto the attachment, sit straight up, lean forward slightly to get that full stretch in your muscles, and then we are just gonna simply row. Bring your elbows all the way back. This is probably one of my favorite exercises for back. I hope you guys feel a little more confident seeing this video and enjoy.